That ended quite abruptly. I need to sort that new intro bit at the end out, actually, Mia. Anyway, hi, good afternoon, and welcome to THFC, your home of Tottenham Hotspur, past, present, and a mourning future, because we are all in mourning. Harry Kane says goodbye to Tottenham Hotspur. Hello to Bayern Munich. Mia, look, we're all covering it yesterday. There was dramas this morning. I've had one hell of a morning, so I've lost my phone, so I can't find it. So, Mia, do you want to keep us up to date? What actually happened? Because at one point I read he was stuck in the airport somewhere. So what's the latest? I know it's completed now, but what's the latest?
Basically, when I woke up this morning, I saw "Here We Go" from Fabrizio Romano. Got ready to go live and spoke about it. Then when I was on my lives, they've said there's an update, and apparently there was a delay at the airport. He did not get the green light to go ahead and fly to Bayern Munich because there was some details to be ironed out with this deal. Then it comes out not long after that the club have said they have given the green light and there wasn't any issues. Then it was more reports regarding these details. He's gone. Regarding these details that had come up. Now, I'm not sure what these details were exactly. I can't exactly tell you that. But all I can say, it has been really up and down. But from what I last heard, he was at the airport. He was on his way. So, yeah, I think, it was just really weird, this news coming out. But on one hand, I can say is that all along, Sky Sports have been fed rubbish because they're the ones who said Harry had done a U-turn and could possibly stay. And that was never, ever the case. So them reporting that there was an issue, I don't know what issue it was. And if this was true, because
I can give you the latest on that because I got told it was, I said from what was the hold up this morning to our source, he said it was just a little fee structure change is all.
Okay.
So that was all the problem. Look, Scott, when we come off the stream last night, Mia, and I sat down, I thought, do you know what? I want to see where Sky Sports News are up with this. They were still got the bottom of the screw. Harry Kane is likely to stay. That's how far behind they were.
That's what I'm saying. They're just really behind. So this morning's news, I was thinking, is that right? Is it behind? But I've just seen now that he is boarding the plane and he is going. So people were like hopeful. There were some people going, maybe he's going to change his mind or maybe it's not going to go ahead. And I was just like, oh my goodness, people, come on, it's going to go ahead. Let's not, it is going to go ahead, guys. That is just what it is, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, let's welcome a few people in the chat first and then we'll get on to it. We've got Daniela Zito. Good afternoon, as we're looking forward to Brentford on Sunday. I'm actually looking forward to the game on Sunday, funnily enough. Football's back, so let's concentrate on something we all love. We've got DJ Samuel. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. We've got Daniela saying Coys, and then also we've just got PRM. Big up Dermot and Mia. Kane gone, new season starts. And that's the thing, isn't it, Mia? We can start now afresh. No baggage, no nothing. Do you know what I mean? Start a clean slate.
Do you know sometimes you're in a bit of like a rut with, say, like in a relationship, and when they walk out the door and you break up with them or whatever happens, you feel like a bit of like right, I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm going to be looking fine. I'm going to be, getting some new clothes. And that's what this feels like. Tottenham are going to be wearing new clothes. We're getting our hair done. We're getting our nails done. We're getting a pedicure. Like, that's what we're going to do, guys. Don't be upset. Obviously, I understand why people are upset because it's Harry Kane. But think of it as a start of as a new era.
I just imagine Daniel Levy going to get his nails done and getting his hair done. He's got no hair.
God. He gets a wig, and he's Daniela. Sorry, Daniela in the chat, but he's Daniela on the weekends. Just know.
Walking up and down the Tottenham High Road. Hi, I'm Daniela. You want to hear me? Woo! Right. Now that voice you ain't. Right. Okay.
Oh dear.
Listen to me. I'm good. I'm real good. I'm Daniel Levy. Oh, Daniela Levy. I own Tottenham Hotspur. Hey.
It's like, hey, I own Tottenham. Yay. Daniela Coys. Woo, woo.
Yeah. Come on now. Come on. Give me a pat on my bloody head. I'm happy. Right. Colin Turner.
Honestly. We're losing our
Honestly.
minds.
We are. Philip's not here. That's the problem. It's like two
Yeah.
kids were just let loose in the asylum. Colin Turner. He's gone. Let's move on and be more positive. Good afternoon. That's so true. We've got Rooty Tooty. Big up, Rooty Tooty. Big up, all. Let's stay positive for the future. And Suppressor, a masterpiece. Now, Mia, I've only saw bits and pieces of it because it's been one of those days. And look, I've also bits and pieces of it. For all what I've heard, it was a peach of a press conference.
Yeah, I want to know the embargoed bit now. I'm going to wait till tomorrow before obviously I've watched it. I've seen the comments and stuff, but I want to watch the whole of it before I give a proper opinion. But yeah, he always deals with stuff so well. Oh, I love the way he deals with everything. And he said he knew. He spoke to Harry and he knew if the right offer come in, he was going to go. So it wasn't a big shock that everyone's like, oh, poor Ange, he's been left in the dark. Of course Ange knew. And Ange deals with it in the Ange way. He's very relaxed, isn't he, about it?
It was like what I saw. It was like, yeah, he's gone. So we move on. There's other players here that are constantly needs my attention. Harry Kane's gone. And look, I look, the bit that gets me, Mia, 3 days before a season starts, and also the bid that went in last week, all that changed was a few add-ons. That was all that changed in the whole deal. So basically, he could have accepted it last week. Now, what I think he did accept it last week, but it's only starting to come out now. Do you know what I mean? Do you think it could have been that sort of, as you say, and he won? Where is it, Mia? I tell you now, I saw this today. And it really is. Where is it now?
What I will say while you're getting that prepared is the fact is that Bayern Munich did muck about with the price. Yeah. I think he accepted it, but I think, like I said all along, the Rice deal, the structure took weeks to decide. So I think we accepted it, and I think it was the structure that was the problem, personally.
Yeah, look, it says here, look, and this was there could have been significant delay in the Harry Kane transfer away from Tottenham. Apparently, there is an issue of how the fee will be agreed, and Daniel wanting 80% of the fee guaranteed. It is understood that this is not completely agreed. Due to this process of the transfer could be delayed massively, the move is apparently not in doubt despite these issues. So, look, as you say, Harry, there was rumours last night he was on a plane. I think that got delayed until this morning. Now, is he on the plane now, Mia? Is there any update on that?
Yes, I did just see an update saying he is indeed on the plane.
Yeah. I know, it's sad days. Well, let's get in. We've got Peter MC. Yep, I'm getting my hair done today as we speak.
There we go, Peter. Enjoy. Love it.
Well done, Peter. Let the hairdresser say hello to her from us. I'm sure it's a woman or a man that's doing it, whoever. Hello, ma'am and Mrs. and Sir. Before I get myself into any more trouble. Daniela. Now, no disrespect to you, Daniela, but hi, I'm Daniela. I'm Daniela Levy. I'm good.
Stop it now.
I'm good. I'm real good.
That's enough.
I know. No.
Please stop it. I'm going to have to just no, just no.
I'm in that mysterious mood today now. Did you hear Postecoglou's press conference when he was asked about the new captain? He said he won't tell us. Who do you think it's going to be, Mia? Big up Daniela, by the way.
Oh, I keep saying I believe it's going to be I think it's going to be Sonny because he's been there the longest and I feel like he's going to get it. But I actually prefer Basuma or Madders to have it personally.
Yeah, and Madders now will get the number 10 shirt. You're guaranteed that.
100%.
Do you think there was little trippets along the way, Mia, that we were missing, that people were missing? And we said it before, his shirt number hasn't been revealed. Coming off the website. Yeah. There was little tippets, wasn't there? And if you look back on it now, it's like hindsight.
True.
Yeah. That came off all because his number hasn't been revealed. I just think there was little tippets and we never copped onto them tippets, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, it is true.
And We've got Colin Turner. A new dawn has arrived. It certainly has. It's a bit like Lion King when the father lifts the cub up in the air on the mountain. It's like a new dawn has arrived.
We're going to start singing the Circle of Life. It's a
Yeah.
circle of life.
It's okay. It's funny. Maybe Levy can start in the Barbie movie.
Oh, God.
Come on, Ken. Let's go to Tottenham and watch them play.
Ken, do you like my bald head? It's so smooth.
Bring Scrappy Doo with you too.
My goodness me.
Yeah, as long as Yogi Bear doesn't go and pick up any picnic baskets, we're grand. Wembley one, yeah, you have joined the Tottenham show, not a lunatic asylum show. So this is a
Well,
Spurs show.
I think that I can say I'm not one of those, but definitely think that Dermo might well be. Just saying.
A few short shillings of a euro.
There's definitely a few links short of a chain.
Do you know what? I was just wired up the wrong way. That was just my problem. I was wired up the wrong way.
We know.
Afternoon, you great people. Maybe some of those people who seem unable to cope with the prospect of Kane leaving will actually think about what he has led to this happening. Enoch's lack of ambition. Look, they do have to take the blame here, some of the responsibility here, don't they?
Oh, yeah. I think that some of it, but I think we have to factor in that it's not black and white Wembley. There is the grey area of he's been to those finals, and him as well as the whole team didn't get us over the line. And yes, we didn't push on when we could have pushed on, and those are the things I criticise Levy for. But winning a cup, I feel like Kane did have the opportunities. I feel he did have a few opportunities, and he didn't get us over the line with a great team. We had Ericsson, we had Dombele, we had Jan, we had Vertonghen, we had Dele. Like, we had some brilliant players around him.
Yeah, look, it's a lot of if, could have, should have.
Yeah, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, huh?
Yeah, bit like it is a lot of that question. Who are we getting in? Now, I've asked the question. I don't know. Now, Gif Auburn's a name that's been bandied around. We're hearing that, but I really don't know at the moment. I don't know. To be fair, what I'll do is we'll put a question in. And if anything does come out, we will let you know during tomorrow around the grounds. There is no podcast tonight. Basically, I'm having a night off. This Harry Kane deal fried my brain.
I'll tell you what fried my brain, doing so many streams in one day. Honestly,
and
last night it was like,
wow. Thing you couldn't miss it, could you? You just had to go on with the news we got. And But Colin Turner's Ange said they were preparing for Kane's exit. I think Ange knew from day one. Levy's told them, look, Harry's going. We've got to prepare. And I think, to be fair, Mia, I think he's been very honest with that. And the fair play to Levy, if he has says to Ange, look, this is what's going to happen. Do you know what? We need. Maybe you're right when you say that everybody else is going to score. But I just feel we just need that another centre back. A striker now, or maybe you've got a striker in the young Argentinian lad or Richarlison or Gift Orban. Now, if we get Orban, that for me will be a masterstroke. And I don't think we'd be that bad. I really don't. Jack Williams, pick up Jack, Mia's brother, keeping an eye on his sister, making sure she's behaving herself. Hi, Mia and Dermot. Just had to pop in quick as sort the children's dinner out. What you having? But Dermot, after all the shit you got, mate, I'm very pleased for you, and no one deserves to be spoken to in that way. Well, thank you very much. No, I didn't want it to happen in a way, but it's nice that me and Mia were vindicated by what we broke last week. And
if you haven't already go and watch it, because last Thursday we were the first to break that news. So now you know where to come with all the news, man, because we can do that. We can go back, clip it up and prove it that we said it first.
Yeah, we did. And we were the first ones. And a lot of people said, David Clark, for once, if he's in, said we were talking out of our backsides. A lot of people.
Letters. I need apology letters.
Please put your apologies in the comments below.
Listen,
addressed to Mia, breaking news, Spurs between the lines, and the king of breaking news, Dermot from THFC till I die. So just a little apology.
All I would say is that we bring you all the information that we do know, and we give it to you as we are told it, and we just get exactly like reporters do. They get information and they pass it on. Look at Sky yesterday; they were wrong about Harry Kane doing a U-turn because of his family. It was reported his family issues are going on, and that wasn't all factually correct. So, like, it happens, and sometimes we're wrong, but a lot of the times the information we get is good information, and we do pass it on. So
yeah, and it's more of timing, isn't it, me? You just got to get the right timing. Once you get the right timing, you're fine. When your timing's a bit off, then yeah, it can go a bit away. But look, we're a rig ahead of everyone else, as always. And we will, to be fair, we were the first ones to break about Postecoglou as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Go back and that we actually beat Sky News to that. Twice we beat Sky News. Maybe Sky News should hire us, Mia. You know, maybe Talk Sport. We should go and join Jim White and Simon Jordan on their breakfast show in the mornings. That's what we should do.
Well, I'd love to have a chat with Mr. Jordan.
I'd love to see you up against Simon Jordan. That for me, I'll just sit back and just.
Do you know why?
That would be so funny.
I actually think it would be quite interesting because I would say I'm probably more like him not like him as in his opinions, but his way of thinking. I'm actually probably quite similar to him. Like he likes the logical arguments and stuff. So if we disagree, it'd be really interesting to see what his logic behind it would be. I'd be very interested in that one.
That's true. Stephen Croak, big up Stephen. He's gone. We need to wish him all the best. But it's about time the fan base unites and make the stadium toxic and venomous towards Levy. Getting Ian account is a priority. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. I'm sorry. Why I don't agree with it? We've got to get behind Ange and the boys. We've got to get behind them. We cannot. If we make that stadium toxic and venomous towards our owners, that's then going to filter onto the pitch, and that's going to help nobody. It's not going to help Tottenham, the players, and nobody. And then you're going to get into there that people don't want to do that, just want to talk about the football. Look, I've got no problem people protesting. No problem if you don't like the owners, you protest. But I think that has to be a time and a place to do that. And I think that has to be organised, done properly. But doing it within the stadium, I think it's wrong because we should be there to support the boys 120% and let's see. Because if we do that, the players are going to feel that and it's going to affect their play. Because any bad pass we had it under Conte. As soon as somebody made a mistake, we were on them. Do you know what I mean, Mia? So do you know, I maybe have a different opinion, but I don't think. I think within the stadium we have to get behind Ange and the boys now.
I think we have to separate the team and the board. So I agree that if you want to protest against the board, I've always said everyone should be able to protest exactly how they see fit. So if it's balloons, if it's chanting in it, you know, I feel like that's absolutely fine. If you want to be outside and protesting, that's fine. If you don't want to go, that's fine. All of it is absolutely fine. But I feel making it toxic is not healthy or good for the team or for Ange. No. And I've said that all along.
Just a bit of breaking news, Mia. That deal, the Harry Kane deal, will be announced later tonight. He is actually he's undergoing his medical today, so he's undergoing that, and it will be announced later tonight. So Harry Kane will be announced as a Bayern Munich player.
Guys, can you just chill it in the chat, please? I can see what's going on, so can you just chill, please, in the chat? Otherwise, we will just put you on timeouts.
Who's that, Mia?
It's just Strip Bear and Jimmy Nipples. Which, I don't know the troll what's going on, but yeah, can we just chill it in the chat? We keep it nice around here, guys. Otherwise, I will just time you out.
Yeah, you can sort that out, Mia, while I'm going. You can, if they are misbehaving, then put them on timeout, and then we'll let them cool off. So do that then if you want. We've got, because me on the monitor isn't working, so I can't keep up with the chat that way. So if you can do that for me, Grateful. Peter M. Ange Kane planned for life with or without Kane. Even if Kane had stayed, he needed to know what to do if he got injured. A good manager anticipates problems and develops solutions for them in advance. Correct up. Jack Williams, no matter what, we're all humans. No one should speak about anyone like that. Up Dermo and Mia. Big up, Jack. Colin Turner, this is the most money Bayern have paid for a player. It is. We've got lovely big up Gary Becks. We've got lovely Mia and Dynamite Derm. Hello. Peter M, you Levy Danielle sounds like a squash smurf. Listen me, I'm good. I'm real good. I'm Diana Levy, the smurf. Even Papa Smurf wants me out of the way.
Oh dear, let's not get into that.
Papa Smurf wants to get me out. Colin Turner, to be sure his record, he will need to be back in the Prem in 2 years. I think he will be. Colin Turner, agree with Mia, mad or Basuma. I like Romero, knows nonsense approach. Do you know what, Mia? I actually agree with you. Probably Maddison would be a better choice than Basuma, but I would love Romero to be captain. He's that sort of player for me. Like, he wears the shirt with pride. Do you know what I mean? And he takes no prisoners, but maybe a bit hot-headed. We've got Daniela. I think she's fell off the chair laughing. Daniela has Peter M. Sonny for club captain, most senior player, captain of South Korea. Madison or Basuma, good choices for vice captains. I bet Dyer will be vice captain. Oh, please no. Please no. But you know it's going to happen, don't you, Mia?
Yeah. I don't say it.
I've got this.
I've
got this. That's what he's saying today. To Ange, I've got this. Route 2, Captain Madison Basuma. Aggression is great for 40, but he bowed mouths refs too much. Yeah, probably. We've got Chris Lonnie. Evening, everyone. TF is gone. Now for the future. Yep, that is true. We've got Aaron Dobb. Big up, Aaron. We knew he was going. We got a great deal for him. It's a new era. We lost Grace before. Now we get a fresh start under Ange. Bye-bye, Kane. Thanks, but gone. So no tears for me. New season and era. It's basically right, isn't it, Mia? It's a new era, isn't it, under Ange? It's a fresh start.
Yeah. Can you just check the private chat a minute?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, no, I do feel like we need a fresh start. And I feel like Ange knew, like I say, he knew all along. And to me, I don't think he feel phased. And it's good. It's a new start, man. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I really am. I feel like it's good. It's a good thing. Definitely not a bad thing at all.
No.
I feel like it's just the start of something new.
Got Route 2. His son is too nice to be captain. He bursts into tears too easily as well. Fine for a career.
Agreed.
When they are polite, not strong enough for the Prem. Ooh.
Agreed. I feel like he's too emotional.
We have Peter M. We've got who else we got in? We have got Colin Turner. How is Kakadu worth 111 million? The game is going mad. It is. It's absolutely.
Okay, say though, yeah, it's mad.
A man loves Spurs. Is this real news? What are your sources, Domo? Sad day. Told you we should have kept Conte. Look, I think. What do you rate? Do you want to answer that one, Mia?
I don't really know where to go with it. We know that he's left, and Conte, who treated the club not very well, treated it like he was doing us a favour and shouted at our players for 2 hours. It's silly. It's silly it's like what I mean is it's silly to want someone back to have that. Like, why would you want that? I can't understand the logic behind wanting someone back who is like that. Like, why would you want that? It's not very nice for the players or anyone. Like, I don't think we should have kept Conte. Plus, he didn't want to stay. So, has he frozen? He's frozen. That means I'm in charge. Spurs between the lines, take over time. Let's see where we were in the chitty chat. Basuma is better, in my opinion. Let me see. Let me see. Gary here says, with utter respect, you weren't a week ahead of me. I don't know what you mean, Gary. I don't know what you mean about a week ahead of you. Let me see what else. I hope Harry has all the success in the world, but we move on to better things. Do you know what, Colin? It's weird because I don't actually wish him success. Once he's not in my club, not my problem. I actually don't care if he wins stuff. Personally, that's sort of how I feel about it. I agree. Get behind Ange and the team, but we can still chant for Daniel Levy to get out of our club, especially for broadcasted games. Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree with you, Stephen. I don't disagree with that, but I just don't agree with the whole making it toxic. We've been linked with so many, Brian. We've been linked with a lot of strikers at the moment.
My computer's having a mare today, so I do apologise.
Did you want to just? Well, let me know what you want to do in the chat, in the private chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Make Jack a mod for me.
I will do. Yeah. I need to do that. I'll do that after the stream.
Oh no, I mean you need to probably do it now because, like I said in the private chat.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. You carry on there with the. Yeah, and I'll sort that out.
Let me just carry this on.
Oh, I can feel the weight on you, Mia. I can feel the weight on you.
I know. Hard work. Does anyone know if Spurs have a buyback clause on Kane's agreement to ensure we get first refusal on him if he wants to return? I didn't hear anything.
I have asked the question. I'm waiting to hear on that. I've got no details yet on his contract, but I know it's a full done contract.
Ollie here is saying, I'm so tired about the Kane story. Can't we just continue as a team? Yes, Ollie, I completely agree with that. 100%.
Right.
Conte became toxic in the end. Yes, he did get us in Champions League against all expectations, but then it all turned sour and he didn't want to take any of the blame. Terrible to watch Spurs under him. Best gone. Absolutely, Peter M. The news. Oh, I didn't know you brought the news before us, Gary, about Harry Kane.
I say he did.
Interesting.
We'll take joint. We'll change. Hang on.
I agree, Mia.
That's done, by the way, Mia.
Oh, wicked. Glad Ange said that Harry hasn't heard it before. Glad that Ange said that Harry had heard it all before, subtly calling out Levy for his lies and BS. I don't think he called him out. He said that he'd spoken to Harry because he knew from the start that a bid would be accepted. I don't really know how that is anything to do with Daniel Levy.
I don't know. I don't see Kane coming back.
No, me neither.
Aaron's saying here, maybe get Kane back after 6 months like we did Robbie Keane when he went to
No.
You never know. We've got Peter Rem. Apparently the whole buying team go to Oktoberfest and dress up as Lederhosens. I'd love to see Kane in that club. Of course, he doesn't drink, so it'll have to be alcohol-free beer. And then we've got Colin Turner. Conte, equally negative. Right man, wrong club. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And he said, Mia, I did, you lovely lady. Okay, can we take it? We joined it. We broke it together. Would you accept that?
Okay.
We've got Tony Barnes, THFC. Hi, Mia. I'm excited for the next chapter with Ange, so am I. And then we've got Ollie.
Absolutely.
No one can claim Levy. Kane has must us all even. Angie said, Dermo, I don't drive the bus. I'm proud Swedish and guard working personnel. Okay. It was just Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer and the Man United was Ollie at the wheel. That's all I was saying. So sorry, Ollie. Didn't mean to offend. We've got Kevin Chunks. I'm friends with Harry Kane. He's calling me shortly from Munich.
Sure, Kev.
Yeah,
sure.
Right. Yeah. Kev, can't have another drink. Aaron, it would be nice if we could focus on the new season. It's all Kane Levy, man. It's new season. Let's pick up. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's a new season, Mia. It's a new season. It's Tottenham Hotspur. Nobody's bigger than us, than the club. Nobody's bigger than the club. Not an owner, not the manager, not the players. It's all about Tottenham Hotspur. I'm really excited about the season.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Apparently, he says I'm not even joking. He is one of my best friends.
Okay.
Okay. Well, look, if he is,
Fair enough.
get him on. Get him on. If he is.
If he is, get him on. We want proof that you can get.
Look, we're not
Kane
saying.
on.
yeah, if you are, control mod us. Okay, fair enough. So you know, so stick that up your pipe and smoke it. I will have
smoke.
I will have one after this. But look, if he is, we see a lot of people coming into the chat saying, "I know this person, I don't we, Mia?" So look, if you are, we try to take everything at face value, but if you are, grand. Let us know in the comments and email us. The email is actually on the YouTube channel. Email us if he is. I would love to get you on actually if you are, and just to see, keep us informed about Harry Kane. What's he doing in Germany? We've got Rick Jansen. Kane at least kept Spurs relevant in the media circles. After him, Spurs will mostly remain forgotten. I don't know. Well said, Derm.
What is going on in this chat today, guys?
It's like Harry Kane goes, everyone's gone to pot. I swear to God, everyone's seen Philip not here. And it's all, let's play. I hope that should be, God forbid, and lose at Brentford, that we don't all go negative. Andrew will need time for his style to bed in as well as new players. Yeah, that is great. We've got Adam O'Reilly. It's all about money. Spurs never going to pay 400 grand a week. Peter said, if Harry's your mate, wish him well from all of us. I will, Peter. There you go. And then Kevin chugs, I'm best friends with Donald Trump, but he borrowed $1 billion off me, so I'm a bit annoyed with him. Oh dear. I don't know. This chat's gone a bit loony. Madison is one best players in the Premier League. Be proud. Yeah, we're great. Oh, Aaron, he will pay you back. We've got a few idiots in the chat now. 3 hopeful out, gift in, tab sober in, and again, Douglas Luiz in. What's your opinions on Luiz, guys? Personally, I love him. I wouldn't mind Luiz at Tottenham. Would you, Mia?
I think he's good, but I don't know if he'd suit Ange, but I don't think we'll be able to get him anyhow.
Do you ready? I don't know. I don't know. We've got Wilton McDonald, big up. Hello, Dermot and Mia. I'm happy, bro, to see the back of this Harry Kane issue. I think we all are, Mia. Peter M.
Yeah.
And we've got Peter M. We've got Daniela. The chat's moving mad. It is. Well, Mod, if you are in the chat, do your work. I've given you the power, so use the power. Peter M. Spurs will be discussed in media once the season starts, for better or worse, depending on results correctly. And then we've got our demo is Friday. I was on the Friday Arvo, pints in the leap in, lunacy incoming. Oh no, big up Aaron. I haven't seen you actually in the chat, Aaron, for a while. It's great to see you in the chat, man. I hope you're keeping well. I hope your family are keeping well. And I hope everyone's doing grand. Big up Aaron. And great to see you in. Mia, look. Right, let me go on. Right, what have we got here?
The thing is, you just go on and on. That's the problem.
Yeah, very funny. Anders the Gold reveals Harry Kane transfer fee is even higher than reported, Mia. Anders the Gold has revealed via football.london that the fee Bayern Munich will pay for Harry Kane could rise to 120 million if certain add-ons are met. Do you know, can you see it getting up that high, Mia?
Yeah, I think so. I think that if the add-ons are reasonable ones, then yeah.
And sorry, I'm just
Dragon D's Nuts has just dropped in as well. So good afternoon to you, Dragon D's Nuts.
Big up. I love that, man. G'day, Dragon D Nuts.
We like a bit of Dragon D's Nuts.
Yeah. Show another shrimp on the barbie. We've got Tony Bones, THFC. Have you seen Ange press conference today? Love the way he talks. It gives me hope. And that's the thing, isn't it, Mia? And Australians are very straight talking, aren't they? Straight to the point.
Yes,
Take no
very
bullshit
much.
BS from anyone. Do you feel that's what we need as a manager? Look, he reminds me a little bit of Keith Birkinshaw back in the 80s. Straight talking Yorkshireman. Probably a bit like Bill Nick as well. Do you feel these straight talking managers get better results than the like of a Conte or managers like that? If you look at Alex Ferguson, he put the fear of God into his players. Do we need that sort of manager? And do you think Ange would be that sort of manager?
I think that for me, Ange is definitely the kind of manager. He's very straight talking, but it's in a very different way. And I think every manager's got obviously what works for them. But I feel like the Conte Jose style is definitely a bit less favourable now, where Ange he's someone who they like see him as someone they respect and they want to listen to him because they genuinely like him. He's just very likable and personable. If you think we only hear him in press conferences and bits and pieces and what he says, and we already love him. So can you imagine what the players after a few weeks are speaking to Big Ange? You're going to be like, man, I just love you. Like, you're just amazing. Like, I feel like that's how they're going to feel.
Me and Philip followed him at Celtic.
Yeah.
And if he does anything like he did up in Celtic, and I was going to say, it's the Scottish League, it's only Rangers and Celtic up there, but you still got to beat what's in front of you. You still got to beat the likes of Aberdeen and St Mirren and teams like that. You still got to go to their grounds and win. I think Ange, for me, is the best manager for us in this time of our history. I think Levy has stumbled onto a gold mine with Ange. Players will play for him. Fans will get behind him. And if we win something this season, how ironic that for years and years and years, Harry Kane couldn't win a trophy with us. We're going to win a trophy this season. How ironic would that be?
I don't think it's ironic. I just think that it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
He could win his first trophy tomorrow, by the way, you know.
I know.
Because apparently that would be, I don't know, that would be funny. Colin Turner says, if we can get an quality striker and the centre back, I'd be happy with this window. So would I. Do you feel Harry Kane's overshadowed a good window for us?
No. Yes, I think yes and no. I feel like it has overshadowed quite a lot of the window, but I feel like now it's done. I'm hoping that now, from now until the end of the window, people can then kind of get to grips with who we got in and who else we get in. So yeah, and no, like I say.
We've got Peter Ram says, if Ali Gold is right, more power to leave your bargaining, buying one to 20 million less at 80-85. Does Levy get any credit for the price we got for Harry?
Absolutely. For a 30-year-old with 1 year left on his contract, I think he did bloody well.
Yeah, that's true. We've got Gary Beck saying, Izzy, what do you think? He's on the list for real.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. I wouldn't mind him at Tottenham. I think he's a great player.
I really like Izzy.
I really do, and I think he'd be a good fit for us. We just need this striker, don't we, Mia? I just feel Richarlison. Look, Richarlison was unlucky last season, to be fair. Let's be honest with that. And some of the goals he scored, Mia, especially with VAR, they could have gone either way, especially that goal against Nottingham Forest. Do you feel if Richarlison gets on a good start, say scores a couple on Sunday, that might give him the confidence to step on from now on to become the big striker we know he can be with us, and especially with Ange? Or do you feel it would be Sonny up front and then get Gift Orban in or somebody like that? How can you see the top number 9? Who do you think is going to be our number 9 for this season?
I think it's going to be Richie, but I think he's not going to be afraid to switch it around, because don't forget we've got Alejo as well. So we've got Alejo, we've got Richie, and we've got the possibility of Sonny. We've also got Dane Scarlett, and I feel like he might bring him along a little bit, you know. So yeah, I do think that we are going to get maybe a striker, a young striker. I hope it is Gift Auburn because I feel he's got the most potential and he'll be a really good fit for Tottenham. And I think for Ange, because I think he'll want him. So yeah, I feel like that people are a bit like, oh, that's no good because he's young and inexperienced. But I don't think so. I think we'll be fine with those as our rotation options.
We've got Gary Beck saying the Kane saga overshadowed everything. I didn't know Alex Scott joined Bournemouth. Yeah, I think he switched sides, didn't he, Mia? He was going to one team and he switched then at the last minute. He had a change of heart. So
I don't know. All I know is I saw he went to Bournemouth and because I missed everything else out, like what Gary said, there's been so much Tottenham's talk and stuff with Harry Kane. Just missed that one out.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I've dealt with it.
Hang on. Yeah. So we've got Bolgen.
No, missed that. That's what I'm saying. This one goes. This one. That's it.
Oh, which one, me? You're bringing up? Sorry.
That one.
Okay. I've watched Bayern Channel now a couple of times, and the fans can't believe how much they've had to pay for Kane. I know.
Yeah, there's somebody who comes in my chat called YouTube. Speak up to him or her.
Yeah.
I think it's a him. And they support Bayern Munich. And they are really mad at Tuchel for making them pay that much for a player. They're actually quite a lot of the fans are really cross with him.
Harry's going to find out very quickly where he was loved. Do you know that?
No, I don't think the Bayern Munich they're not mad at Harry. They're more mad at Tuchel.
Do you feel there's going to be pressure on Harry if he doesn't get a good start in Germany?
Of course.
Or do you think it'd be water off a duck's back to him and say, right?
I think he will feel pressure like he hasn't probably maybe before. But I feel like he's quite a cool character. He doesn't really show much emotion. So I think he'll deal with it all right. And he's going to have to deal with it because he can't come back now. Deal's done, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. We've got Wilton. I don't think we should be concerned about where we are going to get goals from it all be shared. Yeah, I think so. We've got Nathan Pissard with Richie stepping up and Manderson behind him, and also Kulu. Aaron says, I'm in full kid mode on Christmas Eve. Can't wait to see us on Sunday. Look, I've had that feeling as well, Mia. I cannot wait to see us on Sunday. It's like, I want to see how we're going to... Do you feel that these shackles will be left off Tottenham now? That would... A lot of teams, players, people, pundits, everyone said that Tottenham is a one-man team with Harry Kane in it. Do you feel, with Harry Kane gone now, the pressure will be lifted up from the players and it will allow more players to get the light that they wouldn't have got with Harry Kane there, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that for me, they will definitely feel they're going to be sad because they liked Harry as a person, but I definitely think they're going to not then think, oh, we have to give the ball to Harry. It's all about Harry Kane. Everyone just talks about Harry Kane. Now it's going to be about Tottenham, which is what we want.
Yeah. Look,
there's a super chat in there as well.
Yeah, I know that. I'm going to bring that. Hang on. I'm just getting some news. This is from THFC reports. Tottenham Hotspur had all operations blocked because they were focused on Harry Kane's departure. Now Spurs can start planning for this season. They have already signed players, including Longley. Now, that is a name that kept coming up, Mia.
Oh, God, this is going to make the fan base go into meltdown if we get Longley.
I'm quite happy with Longley as a backup. I think Longley as a backup, get Tapsuba and Longley, have Longley as a backup. I think you've got a decent back line then. And we have changed the back line then. There's no Eric Dyer, no Sanchez, no Davis.
But we've got too many centre-backs already to get that many in. Tapsoba isn't going to come in and play second fiddle to Romero. And even if we put Van der Ven on the left side where we're going to put Destiny, like it's just too many players and not enough places. I don't think we're going to bring in a Tapsoba because I feel that we're not going to. If we're going to get another centre-back to be a backup to Romero, it needs to be better than Longley, and he should be the backup. but I just don't think we should get Longley. That is going to send the fans into meltdown. That we're
Well, look,
spending the money
I
on
think
Longley.
I don't think Longley would be. He's a better. He's more of an upgrade on an Eric Dyer and Sanchez, and that's my opinion, Mia, and I'm sticking to that.
Listen, I don't mind Longley, like I say, if we had two decent backups and Longley is the other one, but we need to get rid of more centre backs before we even think about that.
But the problem is, Mia, that's another look. We'll get into that, probably not in this show, but probably in the pre-match show or the post-match show. How under the show next week? How do we, or the podcast next week? How do we get round selling these players? And maybe on transfer deadline day as well, which is fast approaching as well. We will be on all day. We're going to be on from 4 o'clock onto the close of the window. Myself, Philip, maybe Mia's going to jump in and out, but transfer deadline day, we're going to keep you across all the news here on THFC till I die. We've got a super chat here from Nithan Passard. Thank you so much for the super chat. Very kind of you. With Richie as our main man, with Madison pulling the strings and Sonny and Kulu finding their form, do we have a chance at the title? I'm optimistic. Look,
that's deluded. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. We're not going to go for a title.
Right. Look, I don't think we're a title contention yet. Give Ange a year and let him get the players he wants, and let us get playing the players we want. I don't think so. But I do think we can finish in the top three. I've stated all the way along that we will finish we're finishing top 2 or 3. And we've got a bet, Mia, with this, haven't we?
Yes, because I like to earn money for doing nothing. We're not getting titles, and we're not going to be top 3 this season. Next season, maybe we'll get Europe. Like, it's a slow process, people. We can't expect
but the thing is, Mia, there's 5 places for the Champions League. So you can't say we cannot. We ain't
getting one of those. We cannot get one of those. I'm telling you now.
I think we can.
We cannot. We cannot, because there's too many other teams that are strong. Have you seen what Chelsea are buying? Who Liverpool are trying to buy? When you've got Man United, you've got Man City. Like,
anyone can beat anyone in the Premier League. I know what you're saying, Mia, and I probably what you're saying. I agree with, right? But on the Premier League, on any given day, anyone can beat anyone. Nobody expected Chelsea to finish where they finished last season. Everyone expected them at the start of the season to be up there challenging. Nobody expected, I shouldn't be saying this, nobody expected Arsenal last season to do what they did.
But you're making too many expectations, right? We need to chill our beans, right? We all keep saying about Ange building. Even Ange said it's going to be an up and down season. We don't need this pressure on our manager to be saying that we're going to be getting... It's crazy talk,
If we get Europe, I'd be happy. But I always go on the philosophy of Bill Nick, to aim high, you got to aim even higher, because we're Tottenham Hotspur.
That was then, this is now. This thing's
I know. But Mia, it's how I am. It's how I feel. I always want the best for Spurs.
I want what's best for Spurs. You're trying to say that I don't. No, I'm just realistic.
But look, I've never said about winning the title, by the way. It was the super chat. We said winning the title. Look, we can have a good season. You don't know. Nobody knows. But after 10 games, you probably know where you're sort of gonna finish.
No, you know about it's got to be halfway through the season before you know. I trust Ange, don't get me wrong, and I love Ange, and I want to be optimistic, but I'm also realistic in the process. The process takes time. Rome was not built in a day. That is the same. We have to remember, guys. Rome was not built in a day.
There's also a motto, Mia. To dare is to do. He who dares wins. He who don't buys a larder. Right.
No. Listen, we're going to get 6th or 7th maximum. That is for me. If we get 6th, I'll be thinking that's probably a little bit ahead of what we're meant to be doing. Yeah. But 7th, I would say, and good football is a progress. We are going to be up and down. We're going to be up and down this season. And Ange even said it. Look,
Mia. Every start of every season, you know yourself. you start with being so optimistic. We're
No,
going to do this. We're going to
I'm
do that.
realistic. I don't get optimistic. I
I
am
know
optimistic. I'm
Mm.
optimistically realistic.
Yeah.
So I'm not doom and gloom merchant. I'm not saying we're going to get relegated or a mid-table team. What I'm trying to say is that I'm realistic with how I know a process goes when you're building a team, you know?
Yeah. Nathan says, I can see my Robbie leave for Poole, Carrick leave, Berber leave, certain boy who was born to play for Spurs leave, moderate leave, now Bale. We have always bounced back, and we have. We always have. We always have. Just go a few more chats and then we'll finish it there, Mia. We need a left defender. Can't you see? Yeah, well, we know we do.
Yeah.
We know we're doing this down to them. Aaron Dobson, cois. I like that. Cois. We've got Caption Grandma. If Ange thinks Longley's good enough, then so be it. Spurs fans generally going to meltdown over the smaller things.
I get it. I know.
I agree with that.
Do you know what, with Tottenham fans, it's always like teetering on the edge of being like being absolute meltdown, you know, like there's always that teetering on the edge of it.
I had it last season with all the negativity, Mia, and I'm going to try and stay away from it this season because it can get to you. My sort of whole thing of this season, we can see what happens.
Yeah, I think I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be negative.
That wasn't calling you negative. I'm just saying. We all went into that negative space last season. I think with Harry gone, a lot of fans think, "Oh, we won't cope without Harry. We're going to finish mid-table. We're going to fight." Look, I can see their arguments because without Harry Kane's goals last season, because of the goals we conceded, we would have been nearer where Everton were. So I get what people are saying, but we've got a new manager with a new defence, a new goalkeeper. Maybe the shackles could be lifted off a bit, but who knows? We've got Wilt McDonald. We will not be able to get rid of the garbage because no one wants the garbage. Exactly. We're going to start ripping up contracts, guys. Start ripping up contracts. Peter M, top 5 or 6 would be a good season for us. Ed, Mr. E is falling over himself laughing when somebody said the title. Indeed. He says, also, at THFC till I die. Hi, Dermatron. Hello, Mr. E. City have multiple class players in each position. Why can't we?
Because we've not got City money. Have you not understand who City are and who we are? We have to know our place in that pecking order, guys. We're not in that pecking order.
THFC forever. I can never forgive that little mug leavey for selling Kane. What a disaster. Fight for relegation, especially if we still rely on Dyer Davis and what the F.
We're not going to rely on them. For goodness sakes, Ryan, stop being so hyperbolic. Come on, God. Come on,
Ryan,
man.
Was it?
Yeah, we're not going to be relegated. The fact is, we're not going to be using them as our top players. We're going to have Romero, Van de Ven, and hopefully another one to back up Romero, and possibly Van de Ven as well. That will be half decent. There will be decent players that Ange likes and wants. Which, it's too much. That's too much of in my opinion, to say that we're going to be relegated and all that, like that kind of stuff.
Can I just say, I never said we were going to win the title. I read out a super chat said they were going to win the title. I think we're going to finish top 3, but that's just me being really, 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 really optimistic. We've got THFC.
It is Ryan, I think. I'm trying to work out if that is.
We ain't getting top 5 with a load of laughing emojis. We've got Caption Grandma. Oh, come on, Mia. Let us dream. Today is to do.
I know. Exactly. Sorry. I'm sorry.
In Ange we trust. Colin says, I'll take an FA Cup in Europe next season. So
it isn't who I thought it was. Sorry. My bad.
Anyway. Andrew Goku, tell that about aiming high to Daniel Levy-Dermott. I don't know if he ever come on, I would say to him. Today is to be a Tottenham fan. Yeah, exactly. If we finish top 3, Mia should apologise. Face purple crying.
I will apologise. If we finish top 3, I will honestly apologise. And I've got no problems because I want us to do the best that we can do, right?
Do you want to explain people our bet, Mia, by the way? So me have a bet for this season. So whoever loses, whoever wins, the money goes to the charity of their choice, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we've got a €2 super chat. Big up to Craig Chicken on the basketball Fenner. Ooh, that's a big name. I think the points between 4th and 7th will be very close. Do you know what, Mia? I agree with that. I think apart from the top teams in the league, everything from say third downwards to seventh is going to be a very tight race. And I think that might go all the way to the last game of the season.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
No. We've got Wilt McDonald, the ups and one-off games. So I see us doing winners. I see us winning the cup. One, because we now have the priority shift. The league will depend on what Daniel leaving the board does the next 2 years. It does. We've got mid to there. Today is expect us as high as mid-table. Dragon D Nuts, of course we can win a cup. Kane is gone now. Nathan, we've been building Rome since ages, Mia. Time to be stubborn, aim to win.
Yeah, but we didn't almost get there when we built Rome with Poch, and we didn't get over the line because of different multiple reasons. Now we're building again and starting from scratch. Yeah. We're not starting from that point. That's what I'm trying to say, and why it will take time.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
We've got Carl here. This is my point exactly. This is the point I come from.
But that was a one-off.
Yeah, but Mia, just let me read the chat out. I know we're going to say, "Don't you're talking shite." I know what I'm talking. Dermot, you're talking shite is normal. Yep. I'm right. You're wrong. Shut up, Dermot. I know when I'm right. There you go. Let's.
Absolutely, you might as well not just bother.
I know. I'm going to read it anyway because me and Carl are both deluded fans. Anyway, big up, Carl.
Love you both. Yeah. I love you both to bits. You know it.
Yeah, I know that, and I have got the cockerel clock. Oh fucking hell! In my pictures coming up later. That's tomorrow night, by the way. Leicester did it with a solid squad, so why can't we? In my head, we are winning the treble. What is the point of being a fan if you cannot dream? Exactly, Carl. Exactly, Tal. We've got Route 2. Good afternoon.
I'll tell you why you can't do that, right? Because you're setting your expectations up high. So when you fall from that high, it hurts more. If you're realistic, at least you're becoming like you've got that realistic expectation of what might and might not happen. That's why I say it, because if you're realistic, it hurts less. It hurts less when you fall down.
Yeah.
See?
I know.
Just trying to be sensible.
I know.
Just being sensible, man. That's all. It's not because I'm being negative, and it's not because I don't want the club to do well. If we got third, I'll be ecstatic. Of course.
Tottenham forever. Levy and Enoch have screwed this club for years. Kane saying a farmer straw. You can't replace a player like Kane, especially Spurs, who rely on him every week. Delusional on every level.
No one said you can replace him because he can't be replaced. So I don't think we're delusional.
No. And look, Mia, we're just going through the chats there. The last bit, we've got Wilt McDonald. The Cups are one-off games, so we read that one. We have.
Ben Kaufman, the resident Eeyore of the fan base, is here. It don't come with your Eeyore-ness around Ben. This is like how many streams today? Oh, honestly, do you know what? I love watching your streams. You're so chill, and I miss your chill streams. But Ben, come on, man. Listen, we've got to have some positivity. Be a little bit positive, Ben, please. A little bit.
Do you know what? And you have a go at me for being optimistic. Oh, God. I don't know. And Carl is saying, we may lose Kane, but the cockerel cock, for fuck's sake, is flying high. Fuck you. Mia, where can people find you? You're on Spurs Between the Lines. You're also on here 2-3 times a week. Mia, what have you got coming up? I know you're doing a show tomorrow. And what you got planned?
I'm doing a preview of the game tomorrow on my live. I'm also going to be doing a members live, which is a live that everybody can join, but I'm going to put out the link for my members to come on and have their say. So a bit like a phone-in show, but for the members. So you can come and do that. I'm going to be doing a pre-match video for the Man U game. So I've got plenty of stuff that I always do. I like to do collaboration, so I don't know who I'm going to ask on, but I am going to try and get someone to do maybe the post-match for the Man United game with me. So like I say, there's loads of different stuff coming up. I am changing up my schedule a little bit when it comes to the times and days that I do my lives now, because of in the season it is going to slightly change, but You're still going to get plenty of content. I'm going to put out probably more shorts again once I start doing videos, look like my regular videos, and put the shorts out as well. So if you go over, give me a subscribe, watch the content and like it, because it really does help push it out into the algorithm. And I'm trying to get to my 1,000 now. So that is my next step.
And look, yeah, big up everyone. Get there for me. Her link is there in the chat. We're back tomorrow at 2:45.
Hold on, can I ask one question? Yeah. Why are you going to be harsh with me tomorrow? I don't know what I've done, Ollie. I feel like I'm on the naughty step.
Just ignore them. Just ignore it, Mia. You're grand. You're grand. Yeah, me and Philip are back on tomorrow, of course, with Around the Grounds at 2:45, where we'll go over the first Saturday of the Premier League. League Championship. Everyone from top of the end of the country will give you the latest scores that's come in. We've got a we've got the podcast tomorrow night, the Cockerel Clock podcast, and also we're going to talk a bit about Kane, the last week of Spurs, and also look ahead.
The Cockerel what?
Clock.
Clock. Oh, sorry, I said it wrong.
Look ahead to the Brentford game on Sunday, and then of course we've got the watch along Sunday, and then the post match Sunday night. On Monday, we start our new show of looking over the weekend of all the Premier League games, and then me, Mia, and Philip will try to whittle down our opening weekend Premier League team 11. So please do enter that. Places Newsbeat on Monday. So we haven't come up with a name of it, but be aware the thumbnail will be done over the weekend. The name will be done. But we're there on Monday. Whatever you do, big up to my HOTSPUR as well.
Big up to Leo, because I was just talking to him over on another stream. So big up to him. Lovely guy.
Yeah, he is. We've got Aaron Coys. We're beating Brentford 4-3. Yeah. Like we did with Sheffield.
Can I just quickly say, Ollie, I really like you. You seem like a really cool guy, but it's not that I'm stubborn. I'm just very strong in my beliefs and when I argue a point. And if someone gives me information, I already said, if we get top 3, I'm happy to apologise and to be wrong. And it isn't because I'm stubborn, like I wouldn't apologise if I was wrong. It's just that I'm strong in my argument when I do discuss points. And me and Dermot are really good friends. He knows what I mean. I never really take it personally or anything like that. So it isn't that. It isn't that I'm stubborn, I suppose, in what I believe. It's just I believe in what I believe in. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
We're both stubborn. A 4-3-3. Apparently, this could be the team: Venom and goal, Royal, Romero, VDV, and Destiny in the back 4. Basuma, Sam, Madison in the midfield. Kulu, Richarlison, Son as a front 3. On the bench, Porro, Dyer, Perisic, Bentancur, Lo Celso, Dombele, and Solomon. Somebody's just put that up, and I will actually copy that down and put that in for the podcast tomorrow. See what people think. We will have our predicted lineups tomorrow. But look, thank you again for watching. It's been a great show. And thank you for all the support and all the kind words over the last for me and Mia, because me and Mia did take it in the neck bit when we broke that news last Thursday. But thank you very much indeed. Please get over to Spurs Between the Lines and give Mia a like and subscribe. And also do on here first. Pick up your memberships. We are back tomorrow at 2:45. No podcast tonight. We're having a night off. And also, because it is the first game of the Premier League season, so we'll let you guys watch that. 2:45, we're back with Around the Grounds. Then tomorrow night is the Cockerel Clock podcast, nearly. And also a pre-match build-up to our first game of the 23-24 Premier League season, whatever you do. Oh, Fred, Mia, we always give this to Philip. What do you think Fred's up to today?
I think this is all the Tottenham, all the fans that love Harry Kane, that did, like when they found out he was on the plane a little while ago.
And on that bombshell, we'll see.
On that
bombshell, see 2:45. Come on, you Spurs in Andrew.
In Andrew Trust.